Who here has youngins at the homestead or grand youngins that come over? Anything like that? Okay. One thing that I get asked about several times is, Jared, you've got 5 small kids. How do they feel about the fact that you just took a rabbit out of the crock pot and had dinner eating that rabbit? And the interesting thing about it is, our children love it. We have actually had our children gather around the dinner table, and I've put out rice and chicken on the table. And they'd say, Daddy, is this one of our chickens? No, sorry, we had to go to the grocery store. Oh, man. Totally blew me away. I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect them to understand that or to be excited about the idea. For children to be excited about the idea that they took care of an animal, watched it get raised. Some of my children have seen it be butchered. We take some care about whether or not the 2-year-old sees me snap the neck of a rabbit. Okay. My boys have seen the whole thing. My oldest daughter has seen the whole thing, start to finish, from the kill to the skin into the bleed out, the skin, the butcher, and all that. And they still, at the end of the day, are happy to eat that meat. And I think, to me, that's where I get amazed, just to sit back and realize that the children are less squeamish than most of the adults that I talk to. They enjoy it. They really do. So, how do we do it? How do we make the difference between it? How do we make the children comfortable? Well, I have an observation to offer you. I don't know scientifically that this is how it happened, but it's what we do, and I think it makes a difference. On our farm, there's animals that have names, and there's animals that are called dinner. If we have a rabbit, well, we do have a rabbit named Rose. Rose is the mother of our current kidling. I always get that mixed up. That we just have. Rose has a name. Rose will never be eaten. It's that simple. If they know that Rose will never be eaten. They know that Rose is the mama rabbit. We will eat her babies, but we will not eat Rose. And I think that somewhere, somehow, in the back of the brain, somebody gives you a sense of understanding, a sense of someplace safe to go if you're worried about eating your own animals, that you know that the rabbit you pet on every single day is still outside. And we've got situations like that all over the property. Our goats have names because we have milking goats and we don't intend to eat them. But everything else, like all of Rose's little babies, are called dinner. So I think that if you're honest with the children, if you let them know, that these little ducklings one day are going to end up on the dinner table, that they will cope with that. And I think they cope with it better than most adults do. And I think that if you're just honest and open with them, include them in the process at an appropriate level that you're comfortable with. I'm not going to tell you whether or not it's appropriate to let your 2-year-old see you snap a chicken's neck. But whatever age you're comfortable with, start incorporating in that and let them be a part of it. And if you're anything like me, incorporating your children at a young age means that you can get them to do it sooner.